Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. I hope wherever you are in the world, today has been treating you well. In today's video, I have got a load of new products from CATRICE to be testing out. Now, two things. Firstly, my neighbours are getting their roof like redone. I don't really know. There's a man on the roof with a blowtorch. I don't know what's happening, but if you hear that, I'm sorry, we're just gonna have to power through. And secondly, I ordered all of these products on the Notino website. If you haven't used their website before, you can find Essence, CATRICE, Wet n Wild, so many different brands that you can't find very easily anywhere else in the UK, and I do believe also in Europe. So I ordered all these products myself. When I received my box, of course, I'm a busy lady. I didn't open it for a week. I've had these products for a little while, and when I went to open it, one of the products had leaked. It was the primer that I'm going to be using today. I just wanted to highlight how incredibly helpful Notino are when you have some sort of problem. So like I say, I opened the box and I noticed a few things were a little bit damp. Something had leaked in the box, and as I opened it up, I saw that the lid for the primer was like this. It was like not screwed on properly, so of course all of the primer had gone pretty much everywhere. I mean, I'm hoping there's enough. There's like a tiny little bit down at the bottom. I can see as I'm holding it up to my lights. There's a tiny little bit left of product, so I'm hoping that I will still have enough to be able to try it for you today and give you sort of my first impressions. But I wanted to highlight how incredibly helpful they are when you have a problem. Like within the space of an hour, I have had like 4 emails back from them, like a little email conversation backwards and forwards, and they have sent me a voucher for the price of this product if I want to repurchase it, if I want to add it onto another order. So I just wanted to highlight how great they are when you have a problem, because so many companies are great when they are taking your money and sending you the product and there's no problem. So many brands do that bit really, really well. And then when a problem surfaces, they're like nowhere to be seen. Notino, in all of my years of buying from the Notino website, I have only ever had 2 problems, this being one of them, and they have both been sorted so quickly. So that is another reason why I am so happy to promote them, you know, to say how much I love that website and how great I think their customer service is and everything. Anyway, let's get on into all of the products that I purchased. Starting with the primer, the only thing that I have got on my face currently is my brows, because I was waiting for the men on the roof next door to quieten down a little bit. They seem to be being quiet now. They must have heard me. But I was like, let's just stall a little bit. And now I'm here. So this is the CATRICE Air Fluff Primer. This is from the Spring Awakening range. Firstly, the packaging is lovely. It is really, really pretty. The colour is beautiful. And it looks like one of those that's going to come out foamy. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but let's see. Does it say anything on here? It just says foam primer with almond oil. I really hope you can't hear that. So this is what it looks like. Do you think I have to shake it? I don't know. I'm going to shake it a little bit. Okay. It is like a foam. All right, so that was like 1 and a bit pumps. I'm going to apply this. What do we feel is the benefit of this being a foam, other than it's trying to dupe? I don't know what that other brand is that does that foamy primer. I can't remember. Doesn't really smell of very much. A little bit marzipan-y, which makes sense, I suppose. Very lightweight, sort of hydrating feeling. Not at all grippy or like overly hydrating. I wouldn't, as a dry skin gal, I wouldn't be able to just use that as like my moisturising step. I would need a moisturiser underneath it, but feels nice enough. So it has squalane in it, which is a nice like skincare thing. I'm not really noticing anything else on the ingredient list, but also I don't really know what I'm looking for there. So I mean, it's sunk in nicely. I don't know what the benefit of that is meant to be. So I don't have a foundation, but I do have an under eye brightener, and I did try this on the back of my hand because I was like, I just need to know if this is going to work even a little bit. So it's from, this one is from the Wonder Woman range, under eye brightener with a metal applicator for a cooling effect. This is what that packaging looks like, and if I open it up, like I say, I did already swatch this, but I haven't tried it. It is like a pink colour, sort of concealery, but it looks darker than my skin tone. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about this, but I will put a little bit on around my eyes, and then I will see if I need concealer over the top to like actually brighten it back up, you know? So feel like, ooh, making a mess. Feel like the dark circles, they are there. So I've got a little bit of product squeezed out there. I mean, the cooling applicator does feel lovely. That does feel really nice. How much do we think I'll need? And this only came in one colour as well. I'll let you decide what that facial movement was meant to mean, but squeeze a little bit more out. I also don't really know how to blend this. Should I just use my fingers to like tap it in? The applicator feels lovely. That feels really nice. So, I mean, I can maybe make it work. Let me just blend this out with my fingers and see if we get, I mean, I probably should have just done one side so you could see a before and after, but obviously I've only just thought of that. If only I knew what I was doing. Okay. I actually quite like that. Who would have thought? I mean, I do personally feel like I need concealer over the top of that, but I am not mad. It's a nice sort of first step. Am I going to use that every single day? Probably not, but nice enough first step. So I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation and concealer because I don't have new products for that, but I just wanted to mention I did pick up another of the Soft Glam Filter Stick Glow Booster sticks. I got this in 010 Fair Light. I have already tried this. I have almost gone through a full one. I absolutely love it, so I picked up another one. I don't ever want to be without this. It's beautiful, but I'm not going to be using that today because I want more of a, like, that's quite glowy, and I want something a little bit not glowy today. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face. I will be right back. Okay, so that's the rest of the face done. I did just sort of pick up the rest of that under eye brightener on my sponge and tap that over the top of the concealer that I put on. I'm not noticing a great deal of difference, but also it doesn't look bad. I'm just not noticing that it's really doing a great deal. I think I don't really love the look of like a pink under eye sort of a thing. I didn't realise that that's what this was going to be. I didn't know what it was going to be, but I didn't realise it was going to be that. So I think if you like more of a pink colour corrector under eye thing, you would probably quite like that. It is quite sheer. It's probably more of a no makeup, just a little something by itself. It doesn't look glittery. I was worried it was going to be like brightening and illuminating. It's not. It is a matte finish, but it's just got that slight tint of pink to it that I don't really love on my skin tone. I think where I have quite a warm skin tone, it just doesn't really go for me, but absolutely not a bad product. So just so that you're all caught up, I used the PS My Perfect Colour Moisturising Foundation Stick. I have this in Ivory, just a little bit of that sort of dabbed all over, and then the Collection Lasting Perfection Ultra Cover Concealer, just a little bit right on the inner corner, and that is all that I have on now. So I've got a bronzer stick that's in the shape of a triangle. I can't remember the name of the brand, but there is a brand that has a triangular shaped bronzer stick like this, so maybe this is trying to dupe it. Again, this is from the Wonder Woman range. I've never seen Wonder Woman, so I don't have that, like, I bought it because it's Wonder Woman. I was just interested in the shape. That was my only reason for this one. So let me find my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I'm going to try and like swipe this on. Do we suppose I have to do it like pointy side down? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's try and blend. Did this come in different colours? Who's to say? Catrice Wonder Woman Butter Bronzing Stick in 010 Be Amazing with buildable coverage. Okay, we can try that. That has blended out really nice. Okay, not too pigmented, but it says buildable. We will, we will test that. Let me dab a bit on there. It's quite firm. It's not very creamy. It does feel a little bit more solid than other bronzing sticks that I have tried. Not necessarily a bad thing, I'm just commenting on that, but I really like that colour. I will try and build it up a little bit more on this side. It says that you can. Just add a little bit more. I always go overboard on bronzer, so let's add a little bit more. Yeah, I quite like that. I like how it, like the way that it clicks up feels quite satisfying. I quite like that. So let's add a little bit round my forehead. Ooh, the shape of that is quite nice for a little bit of nose contour actually. I quite like that. I think that that's a nice bronzer stick. And it feels different because it's in that triangular shape as well. It does feel not necessarily better, but also not necessarily worse, just different, you know? It's nice to have products that feel a little bit different sometimes. And that feels different, but not in a bad way. Because like that blush stick that I tried in my last Catrice video, that felt different in a bad way. Like it wasn't helping the product. It wasn't making it easier to use. I'm not saying that this is easier to use because of the shape, but it's just nice. It's a nice bronzer. It's nice. I really like that colour though. And that was really, really easy to blend. So I also have a blush stick. And I'm very, very interested in this one because when you see this, you'll be like, what is that? So this is the Catrice Cheek Awakener. So this is another one from the Spring Awakening range. It says colour changing cheek stick stains the skin. Look at this stick. It's so beautiful. And I have no idea what colour this is going to go. So let me just... What does that smell like? Oh my goodness, what does that smell like? It smells like a drink from my childhood. Is it like Vimto or... Oh, what is that? If you have this, what does it smell like? Oh, that smells so good. It's like fruity. It's almost like, I think it might be like fruit and barley or something like that. Absolutely not a child's drink. Well, it's not an alcoholic drink. I mean, that sounds like it was liquor. That smells so good. I keep getting it on my nose. Let me just blend. Let me just actually apply this. I need to... It's not overpowering. I can't smell it here. But I can smell it when it's right up my nose. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. I'm excited to see what this colour's going to be. Okay. Okay. Very pink. I have spoken about this before. I don't buy into the whole changes to a unique colour because of the colour of your skin and all of that marketing. I don't buy into, because your skin pH will be so close to my skin pH, because otherwise your skin would be too acidic and it would fall off. But I do like the theatre of it, like going on like clear and then like developing into the colour. But it's not going to be a unique colour to you. Your skin tone will change it a little bit, but the product will ultimately be the same colour. I hope that that makes sense. I like the colour of that. I don't know if they had more than one shade, but because it's that like clear base, I don't know if that, like, I think it probably would show up on different skin tones because it's that clear base. It's not like it's something that's going to show up chalky on deeper skin tones because it's got white in it. Like, it's not like that. It is like a thin gel sort of clear texture, and I feel like that looks really nice and glowy, and apparently it's going to stain, so it's a good job I like it. It's a real good job. I like it. I wonder if this would stain the lips. I mean, we can try it. I do have a lip product, but I'm going to do that at the end. So let's see. I did put a little bit of lip balm on before we started, but let's see. Is this... Oh, I just want to bite it though. I won't. It feels like a lip balm on the lips, but where that's dried out, like sunk in, like blended out, that feels really nice. Like, I don't feel like my hair is gonna like a little bit, but it's still wet. I really like that. And not only because it smells incredible, it's almost like rhubarby. Rhubarby. It is pink. I'm losing my mind. I am losing my mind. So, what else? There's got to be more than just that lip product that I got. Apparently this is it. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes. I'm doing 2 videos at once today, so I'm going to go off, do my eyes, and I will be right back. Okay, so that's the eyes done. If you want to see this beautiful shimmery eye look, it was an eyeshadow palette bingo with the new Pastel Roses Sakura palette. I will leave that linked. It will have been up like last week, I think. I don't know which way is up. I have no idea, but that is what is on the eyes. And let me go ahead and wipe that blush stick thing off my lips because I've got a lip stain, like an actual lip stain, and they had so many different colours. I obviously went for a red, but this is more of like a blue toned red rather than what I usually go for, which is an orange toned red. So let's see what this looks like. It is the Glass Like Dewy Lip Tint. Dewy lip tint with jojoba oil and vitamin E stains the skin. I should think so. So this is in the shade 050 Regrets Always. It's as if CATRICE are talking directly to me. So it looks thick, like it doesn't look glossy on the applicator there. Smells incredible. Smells like the blush. Yeah, they have the same scent. I like it though. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the scent. I would honestly rather that. I would rather the scent of this than like the dry vanilla sort of a scent. So let me see. Dry the lips off so that this sticks. I'm scared. This colour really scares me. I don't know why. It's not my usual orange, but let's see what we get here. That's not red at all. That is pink. That's fine. That is not at all what I thought that was going to look like, but that's fine. Because I was scared. That's fine. Okay. That's really nice and glossy. I did think it would be glossy, but on the applicator, when I first got that out, that looked sort of moussey, but that is very, very glossy. Not at all red. I mean, a little bit red, but pink. I quite like that though. I think that that looks nice with the like pink strawberries on my dress. And I was worried that the red was going to clash with the amount that I've got on my eyes, but actually I quite like how that looks. That colour is lovely. That feels really thin on the lips, which I quite like. Feels nice and hydrating. Just does not look at all like the red colour in the tube, but I will report back on the lasting power of this. I am about to go and eat some pasta for my lunch, so I will report back on how this looks after eating, but first impressions, I really like that. I think that that looks lovely. That colour is lovely. It applied very easily, just like a gloss, but I can't currently comment on its lasting power. I will leave a note in the description box. I will leave something so that you know how this has worn. But I would love to know, have you tried anything recently from CATRICE? I feel like I have tried a lot from like Catrice and Essence recently that I am just loving. I've tried quite a few new things that I just really, really enjoy. So what I've tried today, the primer, it felt fine. It's gimmicky, like it is for the purpose of it being foaming. I don't know what the benefit of that is. It felt nice and hydrating. It felt nice and thin on the skin, like it sunk in really nicely. Other than that, it didn't feel grippy. It didn't feel like it was going to do anything crazy to, like my foundation looks the same as it would with any primer under it. It's fine. It's not knocking my socks off. It's fine. The bronzer, I really like the colour. I like the shape of that. That feels interesting to use. It was quite firm, but also I feel like it blended out really nicely, and it's more of a matte finish, where I feel like quite a few of the sticks I've been trying recently have been more glowy. This one is a matte finish and the colour's really, really nice. The blush, I feel like that is the standout product for me from this video. That blush looks lovely, really nice and glowy, very lightweight, completely dry now that it's had like 10 minutes to sit. Well, longer than 10 minutes because I went off and did my eyes, didn't I? But really, really love that. And I really love it because it smells like juice. Honestly, it smells like something that you would put gin in, like a pineapple-y, passion fruity, rhubarby, sort of very fruity, summery, like it smells like a cocktail that an umbrella would be in. It smells delicious. I love it. The under eye brightener, I'm gonna have to report back on this as well. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't. It's not, again, it's not bad. Has it done anything crazy for me? No. Do I need more than this? Yes. Are my under eye bags phenomenal? I feel like yes. I'm not getting a great deal of sleep at the minute. I mean, am I ever? But like, stuff going on, you know? So I feel like if you are a clean girl aesthetic, if you are a no makeup kind of girl, you would probably quite like that. I just don't know if it's necessarily my kind of product. I will keep on using it. Maybe I needed to apply a little bit more. Maybe I needed to blend it out in a slightly different way. I will report back. And then the lip stain. Feels lovely. I really, really like that as well. And I would be interested to try a red. Like an actual red. But that is my first impression. If you haven't seen my channel before, I do these reviews throughout the month, and then I come back at the end of the month and I tell you my final thoughts on all of these products when I have had more time to play with them. But that's my first impression. I will see you at the end of the month with final thoughts on all of these products when I've had more time to play. But that is everything. I would love to hear if you've tried any of these products, what you think of them, if there's anything from Catrice or Essence or any other brand like that on like Natino or Just My Look. If there's anything that you would like me to try, I am always open to suggestions. But until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. Bye.